Good day, good day. I am here to do an energy reading. I will see if I pull cards. I'm not sure at this point. I'm just gonna kind of give you some things that have been coming to me as I meditate and as I am just being in awareness. Um, the blue moon is coming up on, I believe it's Sunday, and blue moon is when we have two full moons in 1 month. So there is a space here. This blue moon is showing about second chances. So not just um, chances at a relationship. That's not what I'm meaning. Although, yes, it can mean that. There's a second chance at doing something again. Because in the past, the energy, the people, whatever that might be, your knowledge, your awareness, uh, if something didn't work in the past, now you have more awareness, more knowledge, more skills, more knowing, more in tune, more in alignment for things to work out this time. So just know that this is a time for you to really sit with the things that feel like they're in alignment again or still, and start taking some chances. Start moving where you can really pick up the things that are truly meant for you as you continue your journey. There's also coming up in June is going to be a very magnetized month for a lot of manifesting. Okay. So as long as you are doing the work and have done the work and are really moving um, towards what is in alignment, things are going to start moving for you. Okay. As well as there's a space. We are experiencing rapid change right now, massive rapid change. And when we shift so fast, there is a space here that we have to kind of recalibrate. It kind of knocks us off our balance. It kind of makes us feel like, is this real? What's happening? What is going on within? What is shaken up? What we don't need anymore. Okay. This is like peeling off the whole skin of one whole layer of an onion really fast. And it's like what's underneath, right? And we have to kind of unplug to who we used to be, the old way of doing things. The way we did things in the past isn't going to work moving forward. It's a whole new way. It's a new energy. It's a whole new life. Okay. Whole new, you have a project, for instance, it takes on a whole different life than what it has in the past. Things are shifting. Things are, moving in a bigger, faster pace. So sometimes we can be disoriented in through that process. It's like you're in a void, but yet you've skipped the void in some ways. I don't know if that makes sense, but there is a lot heavy happening. Letting go of the old identity, the person that was a people pleaser, the person that is fueled from trauma. Um, there's a space here for you to realize that there's a new you, there's a new becoming, there is a new, moving from your head to your heart, letting go of societal things that have been put on you, the limited beliefs. It is all brand new. And when we go from here to here, sometimes it gets shaken up, right? Because we don't know who we are just yet or how to deal with it. But this stuff over here from the past isn't working any longer. Okay. So really having grace for yourself through this process. It's like we are shedding, like I said, that onion, and it's a whole new recalibration. You think about your GPS. If you take a different route and it just recalibrates, it just keeps recalibrating and figuring out where you're at, what you're doing. Okay. So just think of it as a space for you to really, you're just figuring it out. It's like getting, on a bike for the first time, you're figuring it out, or learning how to walk for the first time, you're figuring it out. Okay. So there's some disorientation there. Just be aware of that. Um, and a lot of things that are showing up too is, you know, as we shift away from that old space, that old um, un inauthentic self. No, I said that wrong. Your inauthentic, whatever. You get it. When you're not being authentic. Oh my gosh, my words. Yeah. Anyway, um, give me a thumbs up if you thought that was funny, because I'm real. So anyway, um, we're in a space now where we really need to sit with, you know, having to fix all the time. You have a problem, let's fix it. Your friends have a problem, I need to fix it. I need to think of a way to fix it. I need to build my business quicker, faster. I need to fix it, right? So rather than searching for that answer all the time, just be in, yes, I need to fix it. Yep, it's happening. Yes, I need to figure out a way. Yep. Mm-hmm. And be in that energy, but not in a space where you're figuring out how to get that outcome. We're moving away from having to discover. It's like being in flow, right? Rather than knowing what to do all the time, it's about going inward, being in flow, and really listening to what comes, rather than using our mind, our past experiences, that old way of thinking of, okay, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, rather than just saying, yes, I need to discover more of how to build my business, for example, how to fix my relationship. Instead of figuring it out, be just in it. Yep, it needs help. It needs work. It needs whatever. Yes, it does. And the more you sit in it, the more you quiet your mind, and all of a sudden the things appear for you, what your next step should be. That's flow. That's flexibility. That's listening to your true soul within you. So really taking time to do that. Um, July is going to bring a whole new July, August, starting in July. How about I say that? Starting in July, um, there's a whole new awakening coming. Okay. So are you ready for that? If you are a leader and you are someone that has been doing, you've had your awakening many years ago, and you've been really working on yourself, you've been doing the things, you've been healing, you've been doing all the things, and you are a person that wants to help other people, you are a light worker. I'll call it a light worker. I don't always love labels, but you're here to have that purpose. If that is your purpose, there is a space here for you to really uh, realize that the people that are awakening are going to need your support, are going to need your leadership, are going to need you in a space where you can hold their hand and bring them along if they choose. Okay, this is a space where you can either choose to be like, there's no right or wrong, right? There's a space for you to realize that you are someone that can make a difference in however many people's lives. Okay, so really knowing that starting this summer that there is a massive shift coming. There is going to be a huge amount of people waking up into something bigger in this world. There's more, right? And, just think about when you started your journey, you went down the rabbit holes. I'm assuming, I know I did. It's like the more I learned, the more I realized how much I did not know. And it's still that way, I think, because I don't think it ever really goes away, because we're always looking at connection, consciousness, awareness. And as we move that awareness um, higher into more dimensional beings, things, energy, It is all energy. The more we realize how much we don't know, or the more we realize how much more we want to know, and being in that space of, you know, alignment. What is your truth? What feels right to you? What movements to make? All of the things. It all coincides. It is all encompassing. We are all on the same vibration. We are, we are not separate from anyone or anything. It is all one, right? And we are moving more into not being in separation, not being in a space of, the dark, the light, uh, but embracing all of it as one. And learning from all of it as one. Okay, so there is a lot happening. There is a lot of awakening coming. June is going to be a very big month for a lot of people. Things are going to start unfolding for a lot of people in a really big positive way. Well, I'm a very positive person, but um, and if it's not, then maybe there's a space there for you to learn and grow from. Okay. Because everything is a space for us to move forward and more discovery. What do we need to learn? What do we need to know? And sitting with that, we don't have to have it figured out. We can just be, okay, I'm not understanding this, this energy that feels like a dark cloud. Okay. What, you know, and sitting in it. Yes, I realize that things are not working in my favor right now. Okay. Yep. So, and it's just sitting in that and being in it and allowing it to come from within rather than in our outside world. We've been taught to find people to help us all the time, or to, and being in that energy of always having to seek something outside of ourselves. That diet, that relationship, that, all of the things that come. And this is about slowing it down, being more inward. That is what I have for today. I don't think I'm gonna, oh, you know what, I am pulling one card just for the energy, just for a short message for you. And you can let me know if you relate to this message, and if you're feeling some of the change in the energies that are happening right now. Okay, my card flew. If you're feeling some of the energies that are happening right now, how you're feeling, what you're going through, if you want to share, that's up to you. I would love to hear from you. And here's the card: commitment. Commitment to self, commitment to a space where you are committed to being what you need to be. You're here for a reason, right? And really committing to higher powers, committing to your soul, if that's what it is for you, committing to, anything that you feel is going to be changing the energy in your world, committed to finding joy, something like that. And really being where you can really climb the mountain and reach the summit, because that's where we're all headed. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a magical day. Much love.